Hey YouTube, it is July 11, 2021. Just want to do a quick video on my new hiking setup. I got a new backpack, as you probably saw from the title. This is about the Mystery Ranch 2-day assault pack, which I happen to have on right now. So far, I'd say this is probably the most comfortable day pack I've ever had. I'm just going to do a quick content and show you my system and what I'm using it for. You could use this for everyday carry. It does hold quite a bit of material. So first off, I do have the waist pack on because we just walked up some really steep switchbacks, and even though this is just a 2-inch webbing belt, if you have the pack fitted properly with the lumbar bump in the small of your back like this, it does help a little bit. So you could either take it on or off, that's up to you. For me, I'm going to use it for when I have a loadout in it. So I'm 5'11", about 220 pounds. This is a large, extra large. As you can see where the yoke is, maybe I have a smaller or larger torso than most people. Every YouTube video I've seen, the guys seem to be about my height and weight. This is always level with the top of the back. That is super uncomfortable because right here you got a bump that goes in the small of your back, and you can actually see they have adjustments here. There's videos on how to adjust this, but this is hard plastic in here, and it wraps right around your back. And if that sits in the small of your back with your waist strap on, I'm telling you, it does help a little bit. So to complement the bag, I actually have this 5'11", I guess, chest rig on, which works okay, but I definitely want to get a bigger one. My next upgrade, I'm probably going to go with a Hill People gear because I can't even fit my cell phone in here with what I have in it. So just to show you, I use this for hunting too, but I just leave my 357 Ruger SP101 in here. It does fit in the bag, but it's very tight, and it's tight enough that I don't even want to leave my cell phone in with it because it'll probably scratch the screen. There's no divider, plus there's no other place to put the gun in this. So if you did have a compass or your phone or something and you're on a public trail, I mean, you're going to be unzipping this and people are going to see it. I'd rather have one that had a concealed carry pouch. So all I keep in this is that. I actually have my sunglasses in here. That's it. I have my GPS, which is proving useless where we are right now. I have 0 satellite signal. This thing's been on for an hour. I can't get a single satellite to link to it, nor with my Garmin watch. So I know that that's not broke because neither one of them are working. So that's why you always carry a compass with you. So the bag. On the outside, I try to keep it pretty basic. I don't need all sorts of molly pouches on it. I have this to sit on, which is a Therm arrest seat. I don't know if you guys have ever used one of these, but they're awesome. I use it hunting all the time. It's lightweight, it folds up easy, and you can just leave it right here. It doesn't fall out. If you're worried about it, you can put a piece of string or something on it, but it stays there. Right here is a Therm cell vault. Once again, great piece of kit. These are nice because they slip on molly, but you can also leave it like in your pocket. It'll fit, you know, in your pants pocket if you're like actually walking into the woods at night and you have your headlamp on. You want to have your extra batteries accessible. So what I have in here is just 2 AA Eneloop batteries, and I have an earplug in between them. Now the reason for the earplug is if you're putting AA's in this, which is also designed for CR123s, with AA's, they rattle. You just take a disposable earplug, keep it in between the 2 batteries, squish it down, no noise whatsoever. So that stays right there on the outside of the bag, which both my GPS unit and my headlamp take AA's. On the top of the pack, you have 2 compartments. This one's smaller and this one's a little bit bigger. Real simple. Got an extra pair of earplugs in there, sunglass cleaner, and a hank of paracord. You can also put like your keys in there, small stuff like that. The bigger compartment is much bigger. This is just a case to my GPS unit. Keep a first aid kit, pair of gloves, bug spray. Thankfully they're not bad today. And this is normally on my belt, but because I'm using my waist belt, I just threw it in here. This is just my Leatherman Surge with the bits, the extension, and there's a mini flashlight on it. Once again, this is just a day hike. Depending on what you're doing, there's definitely more room in this pack, and even some of the stuff I have in here now, because I was testing out how it works with a load in it, I probably wouldn't even be carrying some of the stuff I have in here just for a couple-hour hike. I also added one of these Molly carabiners on here. If, like, say you were riding a motorcycle or a dual sport and you had this on, I would normally clip it onto my Nalgene bottle. It's really hot and humid out. I took my hat off. It works great for holding your hat on your pack too. So another thing I did to this, which if you notice, these are those web dominators. There's no Velcro on any of these straps on this bag, so they all just hang loose. I bought these web dominators and it really tidies it up. If you go on Mystery Ranch's webpage, I think it's under accessories, they actually sell Velcro things. I think there's like 8 of them for 10 bucks that are designed for these bags, and they match the color. I'm trying these for now, but if I want to put Velcro on it, I could. I also did that on your compression straps. Got one there, one there, one there, one there. They don't weigh much, and they definitely do the trick. Make it a little tidier. So, in the bag, first off, I will say the way this bag is designed, I definitely like the tri-zip. 90% of the time, I'm only going to open the top, because the way it's designed with the pockets on the sides, you can still basically reach in and grab most of your essentials. But we'll go ahead and open it right up. I'll show you everything I'm carrying in it at the moment. And obviously you can see there's still quite a bit of room. Alright, so what I have in here is basically just a couple freeze-dried meals. Beef stew, biscuits and gravy. There's some granola bars, some jerky, just some basic stuff. Snacks. This is a towel. You can use this for all sorts of stuff. Once again, I put this in there more to see how it fit. If I was just doing a day hike, I don't even think I'd throw that in there. I also have a tarp. Never know when you're going to need a tarp. This is this little 5x7 thing from Walmart. Does the trick better than nothing. Alright. This is an Osprey 6-liter dry sack. I have my Gore-Tex rain jacket and rain pants in it. This is my cook kit, which is Tokes. Basically, this is a 750 milliliter pot. You got your stove or fuel there. There's a pocket rocket in there. That's just a spork. Keep it real simple. This really doesn't weigh much, and it's a perfect kit. On the sides, this is another Osprey. This is a 3-liter. I just leave it in there if there's anything else. If it really starts raining and I want to keep something dry, I can. Have some wipes. Never know when you're going to need those. On this side, I simply leave a bandana. And if I'm not using the waist strap, I will fold it up and I will leave it in one of these zipper compartments, so it's always with the bag. On top of those, you have 2 long sleeves here. You could put Nalgene bottles or something in it. I just keep a knife sharpener, and this is actually my Silky Pocket Boy saw. On the other side, this is a Sawyer water filter. I'm not going to get it out. You guys probably all know what those are. So that's basically what I have in it, other than you have your divider in the back here. So this compartment, you could use it for a laptop. I just have a folder with some paperwork. If you wanted to have maps or something in it, you could. These right here I got from Home Depot. I try to keep everything modular so that if I try using another pack for the day, I just grab these, I could throw them in it. This is my Silva compass, so that's for navigation. Like I said, neither of my GPS units are working. That's my backup. I have several of these kits, and if you go to Home Depot, you can buy, I think you get 3 of these pouches or 3 different sizes. It's like $7. What I did was I cut all the tags off them. I put different color paracord on it, so I know this is my fire kit. So I have a fire rod, a Bic lighter, and I leave, these are cotton balls that I rubbed in petroleum jelly. So I could always start a fire. This one is basically just a Write in the Rain notebook and a couple pens. So I leave all that right there. I can pretty much, even with all this other stuff in it, I can still reach in and grab these pouches without an issue. As far as the bag's concerned, I would say that it's probably the most comfortable day pack that I've tried to date. And I've tried Kelty, I've tried some Ospreys. I really like the way that this one's designed, that you can unzip it and get to all this material. It makes it super convenient. I did have another backpack, if you look on my channel, I did a review on a couple of years ago, and that was an LL Bean backpack, and this just blows that out of the water. As far as the frame on the back and just having the pockets where they are, I really like it. I wasn't a big fan of all the MOLLE on it, but to be honest with you, at this point, if you're trying to go gray man, I mean, first off, MOLLE's on a ton of these packs now. So this is a foliage color. I didn't get the green, the olive drape for a reason, because this looks more like something that, you know, an outdoor company would make for a color of a backpack. It still blends in. It's pretty earth tone, but some people get, oh, he's got a gun in there, blah, blah. They say, you know, well, I'm out in the woods. I'm not riding the commuter train. So it's just a quick lowdown of this bag. I will say, like I said, make sure you fit the yoke system to your back. So when I got this, I basically threw a bunch of weight in it, and I snapped the waist belt on and adjusted it from there. I made this go up so that the waist belt was where it's supposed to be. Because at the end of the day, if you don't do that, it's not going to be very comfortable, because like I said, there's a bump where your lumbar is, and it'll be riding in the wrong spot on your back. So when you do have weight on it, it's not going to be very comfortable. But here it is on again. Like I said, it's nice and comfortable. It really fits my back good, and I really can't complain. So that's just a quick rundown of my gear at the moment. Like I said, I will be upgrading this. When I do, I'll do another video. Have a good day.